All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru Usman, and there is no taking this man's legacy away from him. I know he was disappointed with that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is going to get his roses, his Hall of Fame night. Still has a lot to accomplish, though, at least in his mind, right here, right now.
Well, you watch him in that fight, and you still feel as though he was the best. He was winning the fight, and he got hit with a beautiful head kick by Leon Edwards. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills, and that was one of the conversations we had. I said, I'm very proud as a brother of what you've become. He has everything: cardio, he has striking, he has wrestling. He's just a tremendous mixed martial artist. He just has to rebuild back to that championship level, and that starts tonight.
And you wonder if that result against Leon Edwards could actually be a benefit for Usman moving forward. We're going to get some answers here in short order. Kamaru Usman, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
High stakes here in the UFC's welterweight division. Two of the guys on many an MMA Mount Rushmore, Kamaru Usman, Khabib Nurmagomedov. How do you see it playing out?
It's a matter of whether or not Khabib can take Kamaru Usman down. And if he can he stand up to the power of Usman? We saw in the Masvidal fight that right hand of Usman is like dynamite. He is so good with the jab. He is so good with his patience and his calmness on the feet. Cannot be frantic as he has been at times, getting in his opponent's face and survive. It's a very big question that is about to be answered. Great shot from the top position.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Out of range with that one. Another takedown for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Just makes it look so easy, DC. I know you've been there with him in training. Now we'll see what he can do with this latest takedown. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Usman getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point. Knee on belly. Now he's going full mount.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
Tighter. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Oh, in the mouth.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, man, we're losing this one. You trained way too hard to lose this one, all right? You got to go out there and get this round. We need this round big, all right?
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, champs, second round now. Your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov and Kamaru Usman. All right, so here we go as the next round gets underway. If Ray Longo was here, he would say that previous round was what we call a strike. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch on. Khabib's in half guard now.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Kamaru Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Now changing up his level, goes with the elbow to the body. Real good ground and pound here by Usman. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Nice positional control here. Big elbow there, lands. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. 90 seconds to go in round 2. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
15 seconds. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Round 3 next.
Stop!
Unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Usman.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Working for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight. This has got to be it. He's got the submission. He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Big right hand there. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, got the hand free and landed out of the clinch position. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat. All weight to his opponent.
He's working. He's going to show. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Usman. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? I have.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, that gilly is tight.
You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that up. Oh, man, that was slick.
What a round. How good was that? All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Fifth and final round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Usman. Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing three birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Ah, that jab hurt him.
Lands a big elbow there. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here. Usman's wobbled now. Come on! Back to the feet now. Oh, huge left. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Usman's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. In the half guard.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse. He's got to be careful here.
1 minute to decide this one.
He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Like that.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Usman ground and pound from half guard now. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question